Hey gang, check it out. Welcome back to Breaking Bread with Traders. And for those of you who don't know, I'm your host Mood Bro G. I hail from the land of the free state of mind. And in today's video, I just want to share with you a trading strategy that I've been using for a couple of weeks now. It's very profitable and very effective, and I think it's worth sharing. So before we get into today's video, please do us a solid by hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified every time we put out a new video. And with that being said, please give this video a thumbs up if you find this strategy helpful, and please do leave us a comment. It does really help the channel along the way. So yeah, man, without wasting any time, let's get into it. So for this strategy, we're mainly going to focus on the hourly time frame. So let me get a forex pair here. Maybe we can look at GBP USD because I traded this today using the very same strategy. So I think this can be a great example, right? So the first thing that we look at is the trend, right? If you zoom out, you will see that GBP USD is very much bullish, right? But we don't care about that. We just want to focus on the current leg. What are you seeing on the current leg, right? And we can see that this leg is bullish, right? Even if maybe you were to zoom in, you can see that we are very much bullish, right? So make sure that on the hourly time frame, if you're looking to buy, the trend is bullish, and if you're looking to sell, make sure that the leg is bearish, right? So that's the first step, you know, that's the first rule that you have to follow. And then after that, we're gonna move down to a lower time frame. Maybe you can use M12 or M10 or M5, it really depends. But me, I prefer M12, so if we are using MetaTrader 5, you will be able to add these custom timeframes, because on MT4, I believe they don't offer M12. But yeah, man, as long as it's a lower time frame between M5, M10, and M12 and M15, I think you're good to go. So after that, we have spotted our uptrend. Remember, we're looking to buy, right? So after that, what we want to see is that we want the market to start moving in an opposite direction, which is the downtrend. And as you can see here, price was moving in the opposite direction to what we want to do, which is to buy, right? So we're gonna wait for price. As you can see, this is the opening of it was on Wednesday, right? So it was the opening of the GBP USD, and right here it was the close of GBP USD. So what you want to do is that you want to see price move to the opposite direction of the market, and then you really want to check the the closing high and closing low. So for that day, this was the high of that day, and this was the low for that day, right? It's very important that you spot out these. And although we're not gonna trade this, but it's very important because it's gonna make it easier for you to execute this strategy, right? So when we look here, you can see that this level here was the closing the most recent closing high for that day, so basically you have to wait for the market to close that day. It has to close. You don't take any trade on this day. You can take a trade uh, on the next day or the following days, as long as all rules are met, right? Okay, so as you can see here, this was the close of that day. I mean, the closing high of that day, and this was the closing low of that day. And when we look left, we can clearly see that if we were to put a horizontal line, we can see that this closing low here does not break structure to the downside, right? It does not. It fails to do that, right? So take note of that, um, because you'll be seeing that a lot in this strategy, and it's gonna help you master this strategy, right? So yeah, this is the opening of the next day, which was Thursday, and this was the close of that day. So we the day was also bearish because, as you can see here, we closed below the opening of that day. But we're not going to focus on that. We're just going to focus on the next day. We want to see price break structure and close above the previous high towards the closing, which is this here. This is the previous high towards the closing. I'm not going to count this one. I'm going to count this one because I can clearly see that um, this was a low and price did break this low. However, price failed to break this low of that day, right? Okay, so I'm not going to take this into consideration, as we can see that uh, price open there. So I'm not really convinced that price really wanted to do that, because a lot of times when the market opens and because the market opens and closes for like an hour, every day. I don't know, maybe in your country they close for a little longer, but in my country it's mostly an hour. In some countries it's 2 hours. And I'm not talking about like really closing. I'm talking about like the spread is gonna be too big for you to trade, and it does not make sense for you to execute trades at that time, right? Cool. So I'm not convinced. So the next day, uh, the market kept pushing to the downside, and then eventually we broke and closed above this structure here around this level, right? So I'm just gonna move my trend line, and you can see that we closed above that level, right? So now I want price to push down somewhere close to the Tokyo low, right? Remember, we have the most popular sessions. We have the Tokyo session, we have the London session, and we also have the New York session, right? So there's an indicator that makes it easier for those of you who struggle to pinpoint these trading sessions. But for me, I already know. I'm in South Africa. The Tokyo session here starts at 1 a.m. in the morning, and the London session starts at 10 a.m. in the morning, and the New York session starts at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, right? So I know these by heart. I don't need any indicator. I just want to put it out there. But there's an indicator that can make it easier for you, and I will also link it in down the description so you can check it out. So the indicator is called FXSSI trading sessions, right? So basically you just hold in the indicator there and you allow the DLL, and then you click OK, right? So what this indicator is going to show is the clear visual representation of the trading sessions. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see. Let me try to like zoom in because I know the camera might be a bit further. So as you can see here, we have the Tokyo session, we have the London session overlapping with the New York session, right? So yeah, basically that's it. That's it. So back to what I was trying to say. Um, Firstly, let me go back to the rules first, right? Firstly, you have to open your chart on an hourly time frame, and you want to check the current leg on the hourly time frame. If it's bullish, you want to buy. If it's bearish, then you look for sellers, right? After that, you go on a lower time frame, can be between M5 and M15, right? And then after that, you want to see the market close for that day. You're not taking any trades that day. You're gonna take trades the following day or the day after that, right? So after you see that the market has closed for that day, you want to spot the recent high towards the close, which was this one, right? And as you can see here, the market closed, and then the next day, price did break above that close. So the following step is we want price to close above that recent high towards the closing when we are buying, right? And once price does that, we want to uh, weigh in this indicator, right? But if you know how to spot these trading sessions with a naked eye, you don't need this indicator. But for those of you who need this indicator, I'm going to share the indicator with you. It's free, it's not for sale, and most things are for sale actually, you know. You just have to do a little bit of digging, you know. So for those of you who like to buy indicators from these so-called forex gurus who say they are coders and they developed something, you guys should be careful, eh? But I'm not there. I'm here. I'm not about that negative energy. However, I just wanted to put it out there that this indicator is definitely free, you know, and it's very useful, you know. Okay. So after that, we want to execute right. Angere, price pushed and closed above this level. Now we want price to get back to within the Tokyo um, range, right? Or the Tokyo session, right? So this here, the next day, as we can see, we have Tokyo high and we also have a Tokyo low, right? We want price to come closer to Tokyo low, right? It's either price is gonna come closer to Tokyo low or it's gonna go a little below the Tokyo low, right? Because remember, the Tokyo session is one that provides the most liquidity, right? So usually price will either break those Tokyo highs or lows just to grab the liquidity and then move in its initial direction, right? So the reason why I'm saying you must focus on executing your trades close to the Tokyo low if you are buying, it's because of there's liquidity lying somewhere around, right? As you can see, there is liquidity here, there is liquidity here, there is liquidity here, and here with these wicks, right? So you want price to come closer to that level so that you can execute. So as you can see here, this was the Tokyo low, and we also want to weigh in our Fibonacci tool so that it helps us to easily spot this level. You know, the tool is not really that significant, but it makes it easier for us to spot that level, right? And we can also use the rectangle tool, although it's not that important as well. And we want price to come down to these levels, right? As you can see here, let me remove the yellow rectangle tool because now it's gonna make a mess here. So as you can see, this was the Tokyo low, this was our zone of interest, and price did break this Tokyo low. As you can see with this wick here, price broke it, right? So this is probably the best place to like execute a position. Obviously, sometimes not always price will come to this zone or close below uh the Tokyo low or break the Tokyo low. Sometimes price maybe will reverse just above, a little bit above the zone, right? So you really gotta be careful and watch out for those. Sometimes fear of missing out will get to you, right? But as long as price is close to the Tokyo low, I think it's safe to execute, right? It's pretty much safe to execute, right? Because even if we were to expand our zone like this, and let's say maybe we got in here, um, price still went in our direction. Yeah, maybe we might be in a little bit of drawdown. Drawdown is part of the game, right? We are not chasing sniper entries here. You know, we just want consistency, right? So as you can see, guys, price did come to this level and then it pushed to the upside, right? So yeah, um, going back to the rules, you check on the hourly time frame the trend. After that, you go on a lower time frame. You spot, you wait for price to the data for that day to close so that you can easily spot your closing high or low, right? So if you are buying, you want to spot your closing high, which was this one here, and the next day you want price to convince you and break and close above this previous day closing high. And once it does that, you're convinced that price wants to really push further to the upside, and then you're gonna wait for price to come down to the 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 the, the, the Tokyo low, like between around that uh Tokyo low, right? That within that range, right? That zone, right? Sometimes it won't be as accurate, sometimes it will be it won't get to that level, to that exact level, but if price is closer to that level, I think it's safe to execute, right? And the way you manage your position is entirely up to you, right? So maybe let's try and look at another pair, see if we can find the very same entry criteria that we used here. But if you followed all the steps using this the strategy, then you would have made bank, no doubt, as you can see, right? So let's say maybe um you want to like trade live market, because I'm not here to share with you back testing how back test how I was able to back test this strategy and whatnot. Nah, I'm gonna teach you how to like trade in real time, right? So for example here, as we can see, the market closed above there. We want price, um the let's say when market opens on Monday and the market is very bearish, we want price to really close bearish, right? And it must be a significant bearish move like this one, because remember the trend, the current leg is still pushing to the upside. So this market still wants to move to the upside, but we need to be convinced first. We need to see some sort of um what do they call it? I forgot the term, man. But we need to see market reverse, you know. I will get that term. I'll remember it, man. You know. Damn, I hate losing, hey? I hate not remembering things. But anyway, let's move on. So we want when the market when market opens on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, we just want to see the market to be very bearish, you know, and then that will be our previous day. And then the next day, we want to obviously highlight those that high towards the closing, and then we want to wait for price to close above that high, and then we spot our Tokyo session, and then we want price to come closer to the Tokyo session, and then we execute. It is that straightforward, right? So maybe let's check a different pair. Let me drink some water, man. Yeah, I have flu, guys. I'm sure you guys can probably tell from the sound of my voice, you know. I was actually not supposed to make this video, but because I love you guys and I promised to put out more content, I'm forced to do this, you know. But it's all love, guys. It's not a big deal. I just want to share some valuable content with you guys. And please, guys, make sure that you like, you subscribe, you know, you share with fellow traders because I'm not selling this, so don't keep it all to yourself, you know. We just want to make the trading industry better for everyone, you know. So please do share this, do subscribe, do comment, do like. You know, I like the engagement because it really shows that you guys are getting value out of this, and it also motivates me to keep doing this. So yeah, really, I highly appreciate you for guys can do that for your boy, you know. Hey gang. So yeah, guys, now we are looking at New Zealand versus the Canadian dollar, right? And as we can see, this one is pretty obvious. We are on the hourly time frame. We can see that um, the current leg is to the upside. It's very bullish, so you want to buy, right? Okay. So now we push to a lower time frame, and we just want to zoom out and see what's really happening. Okay, so as you can see here, this was the opening of Wednesday and this was the closing of Wednesday. So the closing was above the opening, so we're not gonna focus on that. And let's check here. Thursday, this was the opening and this was the closing. So now we might have an opportunity here because we want the previous day to close bearish, right? If we are buying, right? I hope you guys are following along because if you are not, you guys be slipping. Don't slip on this. This is fire here, you know. This is life changing, you know. I wouldn't share something that is mediocre, man. I don't do things for views. I don't do things for likes. I just want to share value, you know. And hopefully you guys also pass on that value that I shared, you know. Yeah, man, let's try to uplift each other, you know. That's the community that I want us to all be involved in. So yeah, moving forward, uh the price did is bearish. Now we want to check the closing high towards what? Towards the closing of that previous day, right? Are we together, guys? I hope we are together, guys. I hope you guys are making notes. Feel free to go back in this video and make notes. It's okay, man. This video will be online forever, forever. And guys, please stop reporting this account, guys. I won't be bashing ICT traders anymore. I won't be doing that anymore because you guys got my account deleted. My previous account, that is. You got it deleted, guys. I'm still not happy with that, you know. But I won't be bashing you guys anymore. And I've noticed many of you guys are no longer trading ICT. What is going on, guys? What is going on? Why you guys keep on changing strategies? You guys keep on changing strategies like weather. What is going on, guys? Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? Well, if you're not okay, you are on the right channel because you're gonna get strategies that truly work, you know. So yeah, moving forward, we can see that this is the closing of that day. This one is very straightforward, right? And we can see that the closing low was this, and look left, the closing low failed to break below the another low of that day, and then this low, and then this extreme low. Like this was the low of that day, like legit OG low, you understand? And this was OG high, you understand? So I'm not saying OG, guys, I'm saying OG, you know, old gangster, not OG. You guys. So yeah, I'm not there, I'm here. So we want price to close above this previous day closing high, and then we just stretch out our. You can even use whatever charting tool that you prefer, whether it's TradingView, whether it's Zulu Trade, or whatever you prefer, man. This works on all charting tools, but I prefer MetaTrader data because it's more raw, TradingView, man. Sometimes you see this week, you won't see this week. You know, sometimes. So I prefer MetaTrader because that's where I started. And I got to upgrade to TradingView, but every now and then I like to switch between the two, right? Although MetaTrader, sometimes can be tiring because now sometimes when you hold in an indicator like this one and you try to move a chart like this, you see what it's doing to the tools. It's abnormal, you know. So yeah, that's the downside of this. Maybe if you guys have a solution, maybe I messed up the settings somewhere on the indicator. Maybe you can comment down below, on the properties here, what to do, you know, so that my chart can stop doing this. Because I really hate making analysis and then all of a sudden my my trend line is up there. Now it's like my intention was to get in on the trade here. No, 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 no. Me, I like to get in at my exact level. You see. So yeah, guys, if you have a suggestion or a solution, please, man, I'd really appreciate that. You know. Um, Also, while we are on this, I want to um tell you guys about the the secret between the most profitable traders and those who are not profitable. You know, in trading, in order for you to succeed, you need to have passion for the market. First and foremost, man, you need passion for whatever that you are involved in. You need passion for that. You know, and with passion, I believe that you'll be able to um, have perseverance. You know, when things are going south and all that. So when you have perseverance, um, you will be able to overcome any obstacle coming your way. So yeah, guys, have passion for the market, um, be self-driven and motivated, because I believe we all need some drive and some motivation to get us to the next destination, you know, to the next destination. So yeah, guys, be motivated, have passion, be self-driven. I am one person who likes I'm too much into the market. I don't have a lot of friends. You guys are my friends, you know. The market is my friend, my best friend, because the market has taught me everything I need to know about myself. You know, one thing I like about trading, it will teach you about yourself. It will teach you whether you are greedy, it will teach you whether you don't believe in yourself by getting out of positions too soon. So, trading is the best teacher, you know, and followed by YouTube because YouTube is the university of basically everything. So even this video, you will be watching it where on YouTube, right? So yeah, guys, I'm one person who I'm too deep in the market. That's why I'm always developing these strategies, it's been a couple of weeks, when I was in Cape Town, man, I was bored to death. I don't have my mega powerful PC to give me the daily newsletter, because it needs a very high graphic um, settings. The software, it demands high graphics, so I couldn't get the daily newsletter. That's why I couldn't provide the daily newsletter for a while now, because I was taking a break. So yeah, I was bored and I developed this strategy on the spot. Because yeah, I'm that person. When I'm bored, I like to check things out, and I think we found ourselves a gold mine here with this strategy. So yeah, let me not talk too much. Um, in trading, for you to be successful, guys, you need to be humble and you need to be willing to learn from your mistakes. You know, um, humility is key in trading, and you need to be willing to learn. You are watching this video because you are willing to learn. You are watching this video sometimes because you are not happy with your trading. You are frustrated with your trading. But don't be frustrated with your trading, man, because if you're frustrated with your trading, you are probably frustrated with yourself. So you need to adjust some things in your life so that you are not frustrated, right? So yeah, and also have a strong work ethic, have a clear and defined trading plan. I don't get into any trade without a clear trading plan. You know, this is systematic. I follow this like my life depends on it. I'm not gonna break any of these rules. You understand? So I don't want you to um watch this video and then you do your own thing and then you come back and say this strategy doesn't work. No, no, no. You are lying on a public platform. This strategy works. Obviously, I want you guys to also develop your own things because it's part of growth. But don't adjust the strategy to meet your whatever that you want to see, because the problem with most traders, they want to be correct in the market, and often they are not correct and the market punishes them. you know Me personally, I don't want to be correct. I just want to make money. So I'll follow whatever works, whatever system, even if it's boring. Actually, trading is supposed to be boring, guys. If you are happy, you're probably doing something wrong. This is very repetitive. I do this every day. It gets boring sometimes. But that's what works. That's what makes money. That's what um, requires you to be consistent. You know, that's consistency there, man. So yeah, let's get back to the video. So the next day, we can clearly see that the market closed above our our recent high towards the closing of that day. And yeah, we are happy with that. We just want price to do what? I'm not gonna say it, guys. Say it, man. Say it with that voice inside. We want price to push down towards the Tokyo low, right? Somewhere close there or somewhere below there. We are good, right? Okay, moving forward. For those who struggle again, guys, I can see with my eyes closed. This was the Tokyo low, you know, and this was the Tokyo high because obviously price opened there. But let's hold in the indicator. I don't want to look like I'm a master. Nah, I'm not better than anybody. I'm not. I'm only better than myself or the man in the mirror, you know. Yeah, guys. So as you can see, um, based on this indicator, the Tokyo high is here. So I guess I was wrong. I guess, okay, it's 1 a.m. South African time. So 1 a.m. is somewhere around here, right? Man, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this indicator is high. It's high. Hey, Tokyo low. Oh, this is the Sydney session. Yeah, yeah, I'm high. I'm the one who's high. Anyways, back to teachings, the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Eh? So yeah, as you can see, this is the Tokyo high, this is the Tokyo low, and we want to execute our positions somewhere around here. So we're just gonna take a horizontal line and then put it here so that it can make it easier for us to see this is the Tokyo low, you know. I'm so disappointed in myself. I got it wrong. I said this is the Tokyo high. I just don't want to let it go. I hate to be wrong. I hate to be wrong. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. So as we can see here, this is our Fibonacci tool to make it easier for our eyes to spot this. And we really just want price after breaking this previous high, we want price to come down to this low of that Tokyo low or somewhere close, you know, because like I said, it won't always get to that Tokyo low. It won't always break that Tokyo low. As you can see, price did not break the Tokyo low here. Yeah, price might have broken this, you know, it did break and it did even close below this. But this was before we had a streak of structure to the upside, breaking this previous recent high towards the close. You know, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it does sound shady though. Previous structure high towards the close. I mean, what is that? I guess I'm the only one who can say that. But yeah, it is what it is as long as you get the message. So yeah, as you can see, price did push down towards this zone and then look what it did, make gamble. And then it went up, you know. So maybe you could have got in somewhere around here. We don't focus on sniper entries. We don't want you to miss these trades. So don't focus on sniper entries, guys. We don't do that anymore. There are strategies for that, you know, and we will get into those later on in other videos. But for this one, I just want you guys to make money. I just want you guys to make bank, right? And um, in trading, guys, there will always be losses. I don't want to lie. You should view your losses as a necessity because it's part of trading. You know, it's part of the process. You understand? And it's much easier to bounce back from your losses once you have acknowledged and accepted that losses are part of the game. You understand? You must accept. Like, that's the best advice I can give you guys. View your losses as a necessity part of the trading process. You know, it's part of the process and it makes it easier for you to bounce back. You understand? So yeah, guys. Um, one thing about trading, no matter how confident you feel, the outcome of your trade will always be random. You know, that's why you must always view your losses as part of the trading journey. You understand? Because it doesn't matter how confident you are. You guys know that video. We are selling, we are selling. I gave the signal, I gave the signal. A couple of seconds later, it's like, keep blowing, keep blowing. And for those of you who don't understand that, basically, the guy gave a sell signal and he ended up blowing the account because there were fundamentals happening. There's even a cartoon uh, version of it, man. It's funny as hell, you know. So don't be confident in your trading because the outcome will always be random. Remember, we are merely participants in this. You understand? Um, we are all retail traders. That's one thing I disagreed with ICT on, you know, because they used to call everybody else retail traders. You understand? And we are all retail traders. You understand? As long as you're not trading hundreds of millions or billions, you are a retail trader. As long as you are trading from your laptop, from home, from your mobile, you are a retail trader. You understand? And that will never change. That is a fact. That will never change. You are a retail trader, no matter how good you are. Whether you trade smart money, you trade whatever, you are a retail trader, you know. So my point is, whether you trade today or not, the market is still gonna move without you. You understand? Even if on Monday when the market opens, you're not gonna trade, right? You will see the price will move without you. The price doesn't need you, you need the market. So why do you have to act better and say you are not a retail trader? You are a retail trader. Don't act confident. We are merely participants here, you know. So yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that because most people they don't have this privilege. Most people wish they can trade and make money off this. Most people don't even have the knowledge. They don't even know what is this green thing. You understand? When you call it a candle, they look at you weird. Like a candle. What is this guy even talking about? You know, I remember that was me when I started back in 2016. Man, I paid for a mentorship. I paid 3.8 rent. I think around that time it was $200, somewhere around there. My first ever class, man. It was supposed to be a seminar for 2 days, right? And I get in that seminar, man, I don't understand what they're talking about. But me, I talk too much. I like to ask questions because I paid my money there, so I need to know. And the guy was very patient with me. He did explain, but still I couldn't understand what this guy was talking about. You know, 2 days I still couldn't understand, so don't be shocked when your friend doesn't know if this thing is a candle, don't be shocked, so we all start somewhere, so yeah, I donated money to that seminar, but I don't really look at it as if I donated, I think it was the beginning of a great thing, you know, it was a blessing in disguise because now here I am, I'm teaching others, I'm uplifting others, I'm shedding light on the right way of trading, So it was the best investment I ever made. At that time, yes, it did not yield any returns, any results. But I always played the long game. I always play the long game. The long game, you never lose. Always play the long game, man. This is not a get rich quick scheme. By now, you should know this. Always play the long game. This is like starting a business. In the beginning, you're gonna incur some losses here and there. Sometimes you're gonna feel like giving up, but don't ever give up. That's the devil lying in your ear and saying, give up, you are useless. But I'm here to tell you that you are not useless, guys. You are not. You were meant to be a trader. You understand? And if you want to be a top trader, man, you have to be obsessed with this thing. You have to be very much obsessed with this thing. So as you can see, guys, this trade played out, right? We made bank, made a killing. You understand? So maybe let's look at one last chart. I don't even know where we're gonna. Maybe let's try. Um, maybe let's try EuroCAD. I can't really see, man. My eyes are starting to be painful again. You see the things that I go through for you guys. I was on a vacation. I was not stressing about these things. I was clearing my head, you know. So now I'm back. Okay, guys. So this one is very straightforward. As you can see, the price, um, very impulsive, very bullish. You understand? So, um, I'm interested, on this part here because this was against the trend, right? So if we say this was the bullish leg, you know, let's say maybe, let's do this. Let's say maybe price was like this, you know, this is the bullish leg, right? So we just want to focus on that, and then price um, goes on and on. So yeah, we want to buy, right? So remember, we're gonna go. Let me drink some water, guys. I'm thirsty. Drink water, guys. Water is life. Water will cleanse you. So yeah, the previous day was bearish. I think I talked too much now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just excited to be teaching again. So yeah, um, the previous day, obviously this is Wednesday, right? This is we're not focusing on this day yet. Yeah, we're focusing on this day. So this day we zoom in and we can see that towards the close, this was the high of that close. You understand? If you're not convinced about this high, this is the low here. But if you're not convinced, you can always use this high, right? So as long as it's close the close of that previous day, So yeah, we just used our trend line there, and we can clearly see that price did close above this previous high here, right? And then remember, always do the same things. That's consistency. Do the same thing again and again. Remember the previous two pairs. The lows really failed to close below the low, that like the lowest OG low. Man, it feels so bad to say OG low. I need to come up with another term because you guys have a dirty mind. I know you guys. I know traders. Hey, you guys need to repent. But anyway, you can see this low, the low towards the closing. They always struggle to break the low of the previous day. You understand? If this low was closed below here, it was gonna be another thing. You understand? So I want to see consistency. Maybe if we find ourselves in that situation, maybe we can come up with a solution to that, because every problem has a solution. You know, if you don't have a solution, you are probably the problem. So yeah, this is the closing of that, the closing high towards the closing of the day, and this is also the closing. It just depends which one you pick. And as you can see, price did close above here. And again, guys, we want price to do what? After price has closed above the close of the close towards the previous day, we want price to push down towards our um the Tokyo low, right? So the Tokyo low is probably somewhere around here, you know. So let's throw in that indicator, guys. You know, yeah. Okay, and then we allow the DLL. This will make it easier for you guys. Me, I like to keep it simple. Even my students, they know my strategies are very simple. I keep it simple, you know. If something is useful, use it. Use it. I know traders who like to say, we don't use indicators and whatnot. I was one of those guys. But I don't like indicators that give you signals. What is that? You are waiting for this thing to turn red and to make an arrow that is looking to the upside for you to buy. What is that? You are looking for a moving average to cross this and that. Well, what is that? We just want this to simplify when we look at a chart, to simplify the trading sessions. That's all. That's all we look for. We don't want any indicators that make sounds here. Those indicators that make sounds, dwing, dwing, yay, that sound Get ready to lose your money when you hear that sound. Hey, they are very much popular there on Instagram. Yeah. By the way, guys, please make sure to follow the page on Instagram, and it has very smaller followers, guys. Please make sure to like and follow. So let me use this account here and say Instagram. What is it doing now? You see these computer things. Hey, Instagram, what are you doing? Huh? What are you showing us? But we are not there, guys. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused, guys. So this is the Instagram, guys. You know, um, do check it out. Mudro Lake, you know, Lakhe. Check it out. Follow it. I'm gonna be posting a whole lot more. So yeah, do that for me, guys. Please, guys, look, 4 followers. Guys, come on, guys. I'm providing value here. What is 4 followers, guys? Come on, guys. Come on. I'll be posting some things that are strictly for Instagram, not for YouTube. So if you are not following here, you're gonna miss out. Anyways, let's get back to the business of the day. So as you can see, price did close above there, and we want price to come back closer to the Tokyo low or below the Tokyo low. Remember, closer to the Tokyo low or below the Tokyo low, because when it's below here, there's what? There's liquidity. You understand? There's liquidity resty, because those ranges, there's always liquidity above, there's always liquidity below. You know, um, the Tokyo range, there's a strategy. Man, let me not even talk about that shit, because why should I bother? Anyways, so this is I did mention that I don't want to be negative and whatnot, but I don't like it when people are sold dreams, with these strategies. But let me not waste my energy, guys. Let's be positive. Let's be positive. So yeah, as you can see, this here was the Tokyo low, and this is our Fibonacci tool to make it easier for us to spot that level, right? So as you can see, price did push down even a bit further to the downside. Perhaps maybe it's because of this. Let me remove this and also this. I want to zoom in somewhere so I can show you why. Why? So as you can see, price did close above here, right? And then I don't like it when price closes above, like the previous high towards the closing when it's opening, because I'm not really convinced, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video. But as you can see here, um it was a while now, and price did close above here, so now I'm convinced. Now you understand. Now I'm convinced. And also, maybe if you're not convinced, maybe let's try this one here. Let's say maybe you want to try this one, okay, because you can see this closed above this, and you want price to push down towards the Tokyo low. So I don't know if this price is below that. Okay, not quite, but it's closer. So this could have been your entry, and this could have been your entry, but which one yields more returns? This one, not that one. But if you are someone who likes confluence and following other things, do you? Do you? So yeah, um, price this did come below the Tokyo low, and it met with all our rules, and then look what it did. Pushed to the upside. Pushed to the upside. So yeah, man. Appreciate you guys. Um Even my humidifier is has run out of wood, and I'm starting to get uncomfortable now because I like uh you see we are back to that problem again. Eh, eh. Yo, you see now, guys. Let me just do this and then zoom out a bit. Yeah, this here was okay. Yeah, we good. You see now, this thing is very abnormal. Guys, if you have a solution to this, please share with us. So yeah, guys, as you can see, price did come to this level and pushed to the upside. So yeah, I don't want to make this video long, guys. I think on my side it's a wrap, you know. It's a wrap, guys. I've shared a lot already, you know, but I'll make another video for selling, because I don't want to I don't want to confuse you guys, you know. In the previous channel, I was showing you guys a lot of things in a short video, and you guys will be inboxing me, sending me DMs, while everything is all there on the video, you know. So now I want to focus on one thing. We get that right, and then we move to the next one. We get that one right, that right as well, you know. So yeah, guys, maybe the next video do I'll break down how to sell using the very same strategy, because now I just taught you how to buy, you know. I taught you how to buy, you know. So make sure that you are able to adapt and shift your gears quickly, guys. It's very important as a trader to be able to do that, you know. So yeah, guys, I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate you for um, giving me your time. I appreciate you guys for um, kind of, what did I say, guys, for tolerating me, you know, because I know I am a hothead. So I appreciate you guys, you know. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video, you know, comment there, you know. And in closing, I just want to ask you guys, what's the biggest lesson that the market has taught you this year? That's my question. So please answer that question and down in the comments, you know. What's the biggest lesson that the market has taught you this year? You know. So yeah. Until next time, I love you guys. Peace and love. Peace in the Middle East. I'm out, y'all. Peace.